Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show. It's your host, Jake Johnson, and this is Untethered Live on a Wednesday night. What's happening, everybody? Good to see you all here. Margie, you get the gold star. Let's see here. Hang on. I got to get it. Yep. That's it right there. I'm getting fast at this. Pow. You get the gold star. You were here first. Waiting in line. Excited. Ready to go. Tonight's episode is brought to you by this hot cup of coffee and the letter Q and the number pi. What's that you say? Pi. Suddenly I want apples. I don't know why. We got a great show in store for you tonight. Tonight, the past comes back around, oddly enough, and we're going to jam out to some sweet jams, some sweet rock and roll jams, possibly. I'm running around like a chicken with my head cut off today, getting things done, solving problems, shaking people and kissing babies, something like that. Caucasian Sasquatch, what's up? Ask you what the boo-boo-be-doo does, I assume. That's what the chat says anyway. Something about flying. I think she means get high. It's hot, hot, hot cup of coffee. Hang on a second. Better. Oh. Stretching out and shaking a leg. How's everybody doing? How you doing, Caucasian? How's your channel going? All's well, I hope. And how come you haven't invited me to be back on your show recently? I'm available. What's up with that? You're on my show right now. You could come on visually if you want to. We got 4 people in the chat already. Imagine that. I only see one of you talking, though. What's up with you? You ain't got nothing to say? Not you, the other you. I've reduced my number of shows while maintaining view time. Well, that's good. I've been steady right along like a clock. Every 4 times a week. Bap, 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 bap. Take a break. Bap, 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 bap. On and on and on. And still throw some music videos in there occasionally. I need to do some more of that, though. I have a problem with figuring out how to film and get the sound right on the film without going through a whole ordeal of setting everything up twice and then splicing audio separately from a separate source into the video. I just want a camera that can pretty much capture what's going on. Sometimes a phone will do it. Every now and then somebody will shoot a video and the phone sounds fine. I mean, it's a little thin, but it's from a phone. But when I try it, it just sounds like garbage. Hot mess. Most of the time you can't even understand what's going on. So apparently I don't have a good phone. I need somebody with a really, really, really expensive phone to come to my shows and take some shots, do some videos of my songs. That'd be nice. Here's the other problem. When I let other people film me, they usually cut the song off halfway or before it ends or something like that. Or they're usually moving all around or talking while they're filming. They don't seem to understand it. You're supposed to put the camera up and hold it there and be quiet and get the whole thing. I can't tell you how many videos I have that I cannot use because they're cut, or somebody's thumb is in the way or something. Or they get distracted by the girl getting a BJ in the corner and they turn and look at that and giving a BJ in the corner. That'd be weird. If you think I'm lying, ask my mom. Oh, you can't. But if you could, she would tell you. She's had to avert her eyes a few times because that's the kind of freaky show I put on, ladies and gentlemen. It's nothing for people to get naked around me. The thumb over the mic. Yes, I've had that before too. Or over the camera even. People just cannot seem to take professional videos for some reason. I'm not per se a professional, but I put out some pretty good videos, you know. And by the way, I forgot. I was in such a hurry to get here, I forgot to change my background. I apologize. And also my title. Sorry about that. All better. And also my camera size. Look at me being all distracted. You would think something happened to me today that caused my mind to be elsewhere. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but you would think that. There, how's that? Is that better? You can see the whiskers in my hair, in my nose hairs now. Margie, how you doing? You hadn't said much since you got here, or did you pop in and pop out? Are you gone? Did you leave me all alone? I'm expecting someone to show up tonight that I haven't seen in a very, very, very long time, 27 years to be exact. And out of the blue last week, she popped up on my chat, said hello. Totally unexpected, very sincere, very nice. Turns out I'm not forgotten around the world. So it's nice. I've been abandoned, says Caucasian. I'm abandoned. That's all right. Speaking of which, well, if you're here, then chat. It won't let me sign to Google. Well, that's not good. I don't know how that works. Maybe you can figure it out. I hope so. Do you have a Gmail account? Use that. Remember your password. No, Jake. Caucasian song about an airplane. Oh, Margie says she wants you to be asked about an airplane song. Apparently you've impressed her. Yeah, says Caucasian. I had a couple of old, I guess, friends from school pointing me out, whispering, Sasquatch, Sasquatch. Well, yeah, you are a big hairy bastard. I'd point you out, too, if I saw you. I've been trying to talk you into coming to see me so I could catch you and make $1 billion on the proof of your existence. All I need is a toenail or something. Maybe some of that filthy beard you got. I said it there. Now you live with it. It's a filthy, filthy beard, my friend. Anyway, I'm jealous. I can't grow a filthy beard. I just get more and more progressively hobo-ish. I call it heroin chic. Can't do better. It's the Indian in me. I'm equal parts Native American and Irish. You'd think that I would love potatoes, could drink my weight in alcohol, and grow a filthy beard. I can do none of those things. I'm a lightweight, potato-hating, faceless person. Beardless person. Something like that. Anyway. That's a good cup of coffee. Nope, that's me. I hear you, brother. I'm with you. You know I love you. Got nothing but love for you. But you do need to have me back on the show because people are starting to forget who I am. And you know who I am. Who am I? Who am I? Why is there only 2 people here? Is it not Wednesday at 8:30? They must be saving up for, hey, look, my Rumble is taking off. Go check out rumble.com/UntetheredLive, folks. My last video got about 1,000 views. Right off the bat. That was last Friday. It's a good episode. And you'll like it. It's good. I can say things on rumble.com that I cannot say on youtube.com because they censor you here. And I'm against that avidly. YouTube. I like talking about things I like talking about. I don't like you telling me, a grown man, what I can and cannot say. Don't make me come over there. Caucasian says, Viking-looking, rum-drinking, potato-eating Sasquatch. Well, I like French fries. I guess that counts. I'm glad you guys are here. I'm glad you're having a good time tonight. It will get better, I promise. I got some special things in store for you. I thought I'd play a little for you tonight. I hadn't done that in a while. Give you a little bit of the old college try. Maybe even let my hair down. Going into an election cycle, it's going to be ugly. Well, that's true. That is true. We got another year to go almost. Well, until November, however long that is. And my man has got to win. Because if he don't, it's really going to get ugly. You understand me? You think it's bad now. You think gas prices are high now. You think it's hard to buy a pack of cigarettes now. You think that you can get your medications on time now at the right price. You just wait. The Democrats have got something in store for you. And it ain't pretty. You'll own nothing, and you'll like it. Eat the bugs. Here's a grasshopper. Not this cat. I'm armed, and I'm mean as a rattlesnake. Don't come to my door knocking. Margie says, I agree. Last cycle saw 3 purges. Yeah, I expect some people to get shut down. I might be one of them. That's why I'm diversifying. I'm on 12 platforms. That's just video. I'm also on a bunch of audio platforms, and I'm on Twitter, or X, rather. X. I'm also on Facebook. I'm also on Spotify. You name it, you can find me. I'm there, everywhere. I'm infiltrated. I'm behind your left ear right now. See what I did there? Now I'm here. You thought you had me. You're not fast enough. I'm fairly tame. No, you're not. Who do you think you're talking to? I've met you. Tame. You're the kind of guy that will sit out in the yard with me at 3 o'clock in the morning designing electromagnetic brakes with sticks in the dirt. That's the kind of guy you are. Don't try to fool anybody with your Sasquatch routine. You're a straight up killer. If I'm domesticated. If not domesticated, you're not domesticated. You're a wild and crazy guy. Maybe, just maybe, people like you. Seems like it. You got more viewers than I got. Except mine stay longer. And I've got a Margie. Do you have a Margie? Touche. All right. What you guys want to talk about? You name it, we'll talk about it. Except for the one thing. Can't talk about that. And you know what that is. You blow my cover. Shh. Sorry. Let's talk about the past. Many years ago, I lived in Florida. And a few years beyond that, I lived in Georgia, but then Florida, but then Georgia again, then Florida again, then Georgia again, then North Carolina, with a brief respite in South Carolina, and a little bit of Arkansas. Texarkana, baby! I miss that place. It's a nice place. Kind of weird, though. Texarkana. It is at the very middle between Texas, Louisiana, and Arkansas. It's right there. There's a bar in town that has 3 zip codes because it's right on the line of 3 states. And you can call across the street and it'll be long distance because it's in a different zip code. That's weird, but that's the town, and all kinds go there. And I liked it. It was a nice place. I was there for about a year. And in my younger days, look up Florida Man and your birthday. Read the titles. What's my birthday got to do with the Florida Man? I am the Florida Man. I am the man from Florida. I'm the methed up gator, yo. Where did that come from? Pick any day. So just look up where? Google? Are you saying Google it? Florida Man and a date. I'll have to do that. Why, is it bad? Ever been to Saudi Daisy? No, I have not. I did recently learn that was a place, though. Doesn't sound like a place, but I have been to Tennessee, though. I have been to Chattanooga, and I've been to Nashville a couple times. I've played in some pretty swanky places in Nashville. I got to play at the Broken Spoke and the Tootsie's in Legend Falls. My name is on the wall, pretty close to Garth Brooks' signature in Tootsie's. It's there. I promise. Go look. It's hilarious. I'll check it out, Caucasian. It might be something I'm interested in. I can't do it right this minute because I'm, in the middle of this whole thing, but I'll get it. Florida Man. I'll check it out. I'm just saying. Where did my background go? What in the Sam Hill Tarnations is? Oh, there it is. He should have an eagle on his shoulder. I think he did. I think there is an eagle on his shoulder. No, that's not an eagle. Is that a dragon? I don't know what that is. What is that flying behind him? Is that a jet? I don't know what that is. Ride 'em, cowboy. Yes. No, I'm not political in the slightest. I like it specifically because it pisses people off. All right. So, anyway, as I was saying before, in the past, in the old days, I was married. I got married when I was 17 years old to an ugly woman. I mean, she drained the life right out of you, ugly. Ridiculous. But I was young and I needed the money. I mean, I thought I was in love. And I'm not jesting. Have you seen my first wife? Have you ever seen The Witches of Eastwick? Imagine that, but fat. Anyway, I digress. So, I'm coming up in the music business about that time, too. And, I'm getting a little popular. I'm playing around little places, little things, little nightclubs and redneck bars and dives and that sort of thing. Sitting in with other bands and really learning my craft. I really hadn't become me yet. And so I'm married to this girl. And I'm doing what any dutiful husband would do. I'm working 2 jobs to support this woman. I do construction during the day, and in the afternoon after work, I drive an ice cream truck. And so I drive this route, until dark, whatever it was. I don't remember now. A couple of hours anyway. And let me set the scene. It's like a movie. I'm driving the ice cream truck, and I pull up to a stop, and all the kids run up, and from behind the kids comes this woman wearing cut-off jeans and a multicolored bathing suit top. Cute as a button, pretty as a peach, and an ass that will not quit. Wants to buy ice cream. She stands there and talks to me for a minute. So the next day, I go back to that same place because I'm thinking, Yahtzee! And there she is, waiting on me. Almost. I think she is anyway. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe she just wanted an ice cream. Either way, this time, she gets in the ice cream truck with me, and we ride around talking for hours. I'm not even selling ice cream anymore. I'm just riding around talking for hours, driving a left-handed vehicle. You ever did that? That's weird, by the way. Tried doing funny things in a left-handed vehicle. Not fun. Anyway, so that spurned me, made me realize that I wasn't where I should be. And so immediately I left my first wife and took up with my second one. And I married that girl. There was some stuff involved. It was a little under duress. Not quite a shotgun wedding, but stuff that Jerry Springer would be proud of. But we did it. We got married. And we were married for 5 beautiful years. 2 of which we were actually together, but that's beside the point. And so for a while I was married, but she wasn't. But that's neither here nor there. And then 27 years later, cut to life, altering everything that goes on. And 27 years later, I get a beep on my phone, much like you just heard there. And it's actually the same person. There she is. Hello. So we strike up a conversation, and friends, that's the way it is. Imagine that. All that drama in the past, and we're just buddies. Let that be a lesson to you people. The past has a way of not making itself clear when you're in it. And then when you've passed it and you look back on it, then you can see it clearly. Interesting that. Let it be a cautionary tale, though, that don't wait too long to rectify past mistakes, because you never know what people are thinking. You never know if you're right or not. You just think you are. You never know what circumstances befall both parties in a situation, specifically a friendship. And you never know where you might have taken a misstep. And it's really good to be able to clear the air and fix those things so that regardless of how the future turns out, you can rectify the past and make it worthwhile, or make it have meaning, make it have purpose, and not be just a void. So that's a good thing. The past is a beautiful thing, but it's also the past, which means you can't go back to it. There's no way. All you have are your memories. And if you have a good memory, you can keep those for a while. And if you have a vivid memory, you can almost touch them. Almost. But I'm telling you, hey, Fab Daddy, what's up, buddy? I'm telling you, it's worth it to reach out to people you know, if you haven't spoken to them in a while, to see where they stand, because you might just be surprised. I was. News Now, Carolina. I hadn't seen you in a fat minute. What's up, buddy? What happened to the fat chick? Well, she's still around somewhere. I don't know. I hadn't spoken to her in years. I did reach out to her, though, and make amends years ago. So whatever problems we had in our past is rectified. She's happy. I'm happy. That's good. So it's good to fix enemies, because if you have enemies, that's a stain on your soul. That's something you can't outlive. It'll always be there. It'll always haunt you. But if you can fix it, if you can make it right, whatever it costs, whatever it takes, whoever's right, whoever's wrong, it doesn't matter at a certain point. 27 years later, it doesn't matter who's right. It doesn't matter what the fight was even about. You probably can't even remember it. I can't. I couldn't tell you the details. I know the outcome, but the details are sketchy. There's a lot going on in those days. For one thing, I was high as a kite all that time and did not know what I was doing. So the fact that I remember it all at all is amazing. So just let it be known that if you have those kinds of stains in your life, take a minute and reach out. You just never know what might happen. I bet she would like some ice cream. I bet she would. She was awful pissed off that she didn't get any. I can tell you that right now. She was awful mad that the cute as a button little girl got it. Fab Daddy says, yeah, I am friends with all my ex-lovers. It wasn't as important then. Well, I'm not. I'm a bridge burner. Most of the time when it's over, it's over. There ain't no going back. But it's very nice to know that that option exists, that two people have matured enough and wizened up enough to be able to get over that hump and see that it wasn't really that important. It was just a thing. It's not anything that could alter a life, you know. Of course it does, because it separates that path that you were on. But sometimes the Lord works in mysterious ways. There may very well have been a reason God wanted us apart and not together. Who knows? But that's not important either at this point. What's important is the maturity, and that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the wisdom to do better. The wisdom to make life a happier place. Hopefully that comes across in what I'm saying. Anyway. Fab Daddy says, the last 4 ladies I have dated, I have had so-called relationships. We never argued to anger. You go, boy. Caucasian says, first of all, I never really dated. I never really did either. It's usually just straight to marriage. I mean, I've been on a date before, but I've never done the dating game kind of thing. I usually just walk in and say, hey, you want to get married? That's the last 4 have been that way, so. You dated wife squatch. I have been on like 1 or 2 dates, but most of the time it's attraction, sex, they're moving in a week, you know. But that hadn't happened in a while because I'm basically a monk now. You're welcome. I do this for you. All right. You guys want to hear some music? That's about it. Just a little date. Pardon me, my phone keeps going off while I'm live. Well, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry about that, but you can watch anyway. Hey, Julie, welcome to the show, sweetheart. Glad you can make it. I was just about to get freaky and get out the jumper cables and the motor oil. Did you say mate or date? Caucasian. News Now, Carolina, you are a dirty old man. Calm your little self down. By the way, News Now, did you get those times for me for the 19th? I got to have a time. Otherwise, I'll be there at 4 o'clock in the morning and nobody will be around. Julie says, hi, Fab. Oh, I see how it is. Don't say hi to me. It's a lovely evening out. I can hear the crickets chirping in the background. Notice I shaved. It's the best of both worlds. I'm no longer whiskery, but I still have a 5 o'clock shadow. Hi, Jake. Hi, Caucasian. See, you can't even just say hey to me. You got to put somebody else in there so it don't look weird. I see how you are. I'm just messing with you. We got the rain frogs going full blast, says Caucasian. Yeah, that might be what I'm hearing, but it sounds kind of crickety. I don't know. I got headphones on, so I'm not real sure, but I'm definitely hearing some critters out my window. LOL, I don't play like that. I know you don't. I'm just teasing with you. I'm just giving you a hard time because you're so easy to make fun with. Let me see what I can do here. I can play like that. I bet you can, Fab Daddy, you old hound dog. Truth be told, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Untethered Live, what's up, brother? Good to see you, says the truth. Welcome, man. I'm just about to play a little music for you guys. Let me turn off my noise suppressor so you can hear me breathing like a haggard old man, but you'll be able to hear my guitar. You guys let me know, can you hear this? Hello? Isn't that lovely? This is my Maestro Gibson-made student model guitar from the 80s. Very beautiful instrument. Love to play it. Best $50 I ever spent. Believe that when I'll tell you another one. This song goes out to whoever. I feel old. Old school. Old music. I've held it all in word. God knows I've tried. It's an awful awakening in a country boy's life. When you look in the mirror, a total surprise at the age in your hair and the gray in your eyes. I might have said that backwards. Well, Amanda, light of my life, fate should have made you a gentleman's wife. Amanda, light of my life, fate should have made you a gentleman's wife. It's a measure of people that don't understand the pleasure of life in a country rock band. I got my first guitar when I was 13, but now I'm pushing 50, but I'm still pretty fucking mean. Well, Amanda, light of my life, fate should have made you a gentleman's wife. Well, Amanda, light of my life, fate should have made you a gentleman's wife. I've got a couple more years on you, baby, that's all. I've had more chances to ride and more chances to fall. It's not that I'm wiser in so many ways. It's just that my back's against the wall. And I've got a couple more years on you, baby, that's all. There you go. That's just for you. What you guys want to hear now? You want to hear something fast? You want to hear something slow? Or you want to hear something half-assed? Eddie Van Halen on an acoustic guitar. You want to hear an original? You want to hear some old country? You want to hear some blues? You want to hear some rock and roll? Tell me. Tell me what's on your mind. Highlander 2 was set in 2024. Reality is more dystopian. Fast as You. Maybe someday I'll be strong. Maybe it won't be long. You'll learn to cry like me. Baby, let's just wait and see. Maybe I'll start tonight and do things right. Maybe I'll break hearts too. Maybe I'll be fast as you. I don't remember the song. That's alright, just sing along. Maybe I'll break hearts and be as fast as you. You control me, you're so boldly. Rule me till I'm free. The pain that shakes me finally makes me get up off of my knees. Whoa, that's too high. Maybe I'll be fast as you. Maybe I'll break hearts too. But I think that you'll slow down. Your turn to hurt comes around. Maybe I'll break hearts and be as fast as you. There you go. How about that? I don't remember the words. Lisa Reen, welcome to the show. Good to see you, sweetie. Just got home singing John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. So don't ask me what to play. Hi, everyone. I could do Jingle John and Heimer Jacob. Yeah, I'll do it. So you just went right for the 90s then, didn't you, Margie? You're welcome. Here's a song. I got the pleasure of hanging out with these guys for a while and in Raleigh, North Carolina. And it was recently brought to my attention that I knew this song. So I will play it. when the sun goes down on my side of town. That lonesome feeling comes through my door. The whole world turns blue. There's a rundown bar across the railroad tracks. Got a table for two way in the back where I sit alone. I think of losing you. I spend most every night beneath the light of a neon moon. Now if you lose your one and only, there's always room here for the lonely. I watch your broken dreams dance in and out of the beam of a neon moon. I think of two young lovers running wild and free. Close my eyes and sometimes see you in the shadows of the smoke-filled room. No telling how many tears I've sat here and cried, how many lies that I've lied, telling my poor heart she'll come back someday. She might, but I'll be alright, long as there's light of a neon moon. Now if you lose your one and only, there's always room here for the lonely. Watch your broken dream dance in and out of the beam of a neon moon. There you go. Starting to lose my voice a little bit there. Damn you, COVID-19. I have just realized that one camera is, I've got a red shirt on, and the other camera I have a pink shirt on. Can you say color correction? I think it's too late. Hey, Kev, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Where's April at tonight? ATL, what's that? Good to see you here. How you doing tonight? You got you some of that COVID. Well, I had it. Funny thing, when it first started happening, before it actually was being reported on the news, it was here. Before we even knew about it, you know. But they had just started talking about it. Tucker Carlson was talking about it. And I thought I had cancer because I was getting lightheaded. I couldn't talk. I'd run out of oxygen just talking. I was wheezing real bad, and I felt like crap. I thought I was dying. And it took me about 5 months to get over it. I mean, it was severe COVID-19. For a long time I had it. And I finally got rid of it, shook it, started feeling better. But during that time, I lost my voice, and it went away. I mean, completely. I couldn't even talk, let alone sing. For 2 years, I had no voice. I thought that was the end. Packing it in, I can't do it anymore. And then, a couple of years later, I got COVID again. My boss gave it to me. He went and messed with somebody that had it and got it and then gave it to me. And I was sick for 3 days that time. No problem. Beat it like that. But I started coughing on the second day, and my voice came back. So COVID giveth, and COVID taketh away. Apparently. It's not 100%. I'm not 100% back. I still have some scratch in the bottom of my voice, and my high end is shot all to hell. I can't do falsettos or anything like that anymore. But, I can sing. I can get through the night, and that's way better than what I could do before. You guys remember when I was coming back, about a year of it, listening to me trying to get my voice range back. You know, it's bad when you can't shake your moneymaker anymore because your moneymaker won't shake. I'm telling you, that is not a place you want to be in life. I thought I was done for. I thought I was going to have to get a haircut and get a real job. That is not good. That ain't where I'm supposed to be. I'm a thinker, not a doer. Anyway, I happened to glance up and notice that we got ourselves a genuine, bona fide, 100% pure, USDA approved sports update from Kevin Cox. The Rays lost 6-4 to the Cardinals. They are in second place behind the Baltimore Orgasmals. They are first in the wild card standings. Go Devil Eggs. Go Deviled Egg Rays. Why do you keep putting words together that don't go together? Deviled egg, not devil egged. Back to you, Bob. Some people got hit hard, ATL says. Yes, I was one of them, and I got hit really hard. It took me 3 years to get my voice completely back and get back to functioning again. And I'm still having trouble. Like for a while, I had to hire another singer to stand in my spot and do my job while I sat over in the corner and watched him, and I didn't like that at all. But now I can do my thing again, but I still have to have other people in the band sing because I can't do a whole night. I run out. I get winded or weak or whatever, and I just can't hit those notes. I got to stop. I got to take a break. Can't sing 100% anymore. So I'm grateful that I've got other singers in the band. Thank you, News Now. But I can sing well enough, and I can appease you guys. So what do you want to hear? You name it, I'll play it. And if I don't know it, I'll fake it. And if I don't like it, there ain't no chance in hell you're going to hear it tonight, so there you go. And if you want to request something, please do. Just jot it down on the back of a $20 bill and send it my way. And, I'm just messing with you. What a lovely night it is. It's hot as fire out there. So I think it's like 257 degrees outside right now. What say you, crowd? Talk to me! I'm over here doing all the talking. Y'all ain't doing nothing but listening. There's 10 of you here. Say something. And 50 more people will watch after you're gone. But you get to talk. That's special. That's something. Imagine watching Andy Griffith when you were growing up and getting to chat with Andy Griffith. I'm not comparing myself to Andy Griffith. I'm just saying. Interactive TV is pretty cool. My phone is resting on an ice pack. What did you do to your phone? Have you been abusing your phone again? Did you smack it around? Oh, it overheated. Oh, I see. Lisa Reen says, do you know 90-year-old Feinstein fell, but she's okay? I did not know that. She has no business being there. They need to replace that woman with a quickness and a few others. Can you hum a few bars? I don't want my lithium battery to catch fire. Well, that would be a misnomer, because when lithium batteries, specifically lithium, overheat, they explode. They don't catch fire. They'll knock a hole in your leg. So don't do that. Look there. We got us a newcomer. Everybody say hello. Amanda, this is everybody. Everybody, this is Amanda. Welcome to the show. You made it. Excellent. Took you long enough. No, I'm just kidding. This is the hot little Lolita in the story I told earlier, for those of you that don't know. The uninitiated. Caucasian says, welcome, Amanda. Oh, now you see what the song was about. Okay, you got it. Welcome to the end of a thought process. Kevin, what's up, buddy? Where's April at tonight? She's been avoiding me, it seems. Lisa Reen says, hi, Amanda, welcome. See all the love that happens in my chat rooms? It's lovely. Kevin, Little League today. I watched a girl pitcher from Alaska. Is that unusual? Girls can pitch. They just can't drive. I'm just kidding. Ladies, calm down. Amanda says, thank you all. Let me see what I can do here. See if I can find a special thingy. If I can get my thing to move. Channel started today. What channel started today? Golf channel? Is that what that says? It just says channel started. All right. Let me see. What do we have that's appropriate? No, that's not it. I'm just kidding. There you go. Pow. Kevin says, I do not know. I had a trial continue today because my client was high on meth. Go meth up gators. Then went to the office, and now at dinner, have yet to see April. ¿Dónde está April? Mi mejor papito es mucho grande, señor. What'd he say? Next up on Meth Up Gator. Down. Keep an eye out. It's coming. New show on rumble.com, Meth Up Gator. I'm working on the artwork now. That's a red flag, says Caucasian. Is it now? I do not make that up. I am in Polk County. Trust me, I know. I know you don't make it up. Fab Daddy says, it's Kevin's client a gator? Well, I don't know. But he was methed up, so he's halfway there. Amanda says, hi, Kevin. She's also Polk County-ish. I had salmon and zucchini. Great stuff, says Kevin. Sounds good. I had a hot dog. See what happens when you don't donate? I'm just messing with you. Salmon. Is that good? I don't think I'd like salmon. I've had salmon in the can. I've never bothered to buy it for real. But I just don't know. I'm not a fish guy. I don't like fish. Oddly enough, I do like other things that are fishy. Why is the L silent in salmon? It's not. We just say it that way. Amanda says, I had Ling's Buffet. Lisa Reen says, who continued it? You ask? Or did the judge just declare? Curious. That's to you, Kevin. Who did the continuation, you or the judge? Or the client? Caucasian says, a honey barbecue salmon is excellent. I'll have to try that one day. Kevin says, my client was not a gator. Thank God. Have you ever seen a gator high on meth? Yes, I have. Funny you should ask that. I lived in Florida. And about 2 years ago, they put out a press release on the news telling people, urging people not to flush their meth down the toilet when they're getting busted because it leaches its way into the water supply and gets the gators high on meth. And now you know why you have an anaconda problem, Lakeland. And Kevin says, I have methed up gator. I've been a methed up gator. I know what it's all about. Fab Daddy says, I have seen a cocaine bear and a radioactive spider, ant, and etc. Well, we're not talking about the Marvel universe. We're talking about the Florida universe. Things that can only happen in Florida. Florida, the mullet of the United States. You think I'm joking? If I can find it, I'll show it to you. But I don't know what scene it's on. Hang on. I gotta look. I have it somewhere. All right, now. Well, forget about it. My mouse is stuck. Would you eat a lizard? If I was hungry, yes. Lisa says, honey, soy sauce and red peppers is my go-to salmon soak. And extra for dipping. Yummers. Well, I stay away from the soy sauce because, I don't want my penis to fall off. But other than that, that sounds great. Don't eat soy, boys. It'll make your penis fall off. Trust me. And you need that thing. I hear iguanas are chicken of the jungle. Probably. A gator kind of tastes like chicken. Frog legs kind of taste like chicken. So it probably tastes like chicken. I'm just guessing, though, because I've never eaten a lizard. Unless you include a gator, that is a lizard. But other than that, a little lizard. Okay, I did once, but I was young and I needed the money. I'm just kidding. I didn't need the money. Everything has soy in it nowadays. Not everything. Not fresh-grown vegetables. Not freshly shot deer. Unless you include the fact that they eat soybeans. Then yes, you're right. Have you had turtle soup? Yes. Long time ago. And it was disgusting. Just so you know. Turtle soup. Turtle. But you know what I have had that was good? Rattlesnake, oddly enough. If you live in Florida long enough, you're going to eat something reptilian, I promise. Rabbit, yes, I've had rabbit. A little salty, not a lot of meat on the bones, but edible. Squirrel, same way. And I will tell you this. If the world goes to hell in a handbasket, you need to build you a rabbit trap and catch you about 10 rabbits and put them in cages and let them breed for the year. And you will never run out of meat ever again. You will be able to sustain yourself on rabbit. It's not the best food in the world, but it'll get you through a pinch. And it's really fast. They make babies a lot. If you can raise them for a year, feed them grass and bugs and whatever you can get your hands on, table scraps, whatever. They'll eat almost anything. Except, oddly enough, carrots. They don't like carrots. Don't know why that trope is a trope. Swab, a.k.a. pigeons. No, I've never eaten a pigeon. Lisa Reen says, I saw a snake and a lizard hanging out together today. They scooted off when I said, hey. Well, maybe it was an A-B conversation and they wanted you to see your way out of it. You ever thought about that? Maybe they were in the middle of a breakup. Who knows? Maybe the lizard was taking half of everything the snake owned. And the snake just didn't understand why the lizard was being such a bitch. Could have been that. Or maybe, just maybe, they're snakes and lizards and they're scared of people. I ate a bear once, says Kevin. Did not taste like spiked chicken. It tasted like bear. Well, the funny thing about bear is the meat is kind of gummy. Like the more you chew it, the thicker it gets, seems like. And also, you got to cook bear really, 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 really good. Like there is no such thing as rare bear. You got to cook it well done, or you'll get, that parasite that I can't remember the name of. Somebody tell me what the parasite is. I can't remember. Starts with an S, I think. Anyway, you don't want it. It's bad for you. Make you throw up. And it's gamey. That's right, Lisa. Boiled bear meat. Well, if you're going to boil it, you better boil it for a long time. Make sure that everything in it is dead, because bears carry that disease, that parasite, and all of them have it. And I can't remember what it is. Joe Rogan knows. He talks about it a lot. Why is my mouse frozen? I can't move my mouse. Hang on, I'm going to unplug it. And then plug it back in. There we go. I got it. It moves now. Moose was gamey. I hear moose is really good for you, though. Or elk. Maybe it's elk that's really good for you. Pure red meat. Make you feel like running a marathon after you eat a steak. Make you all virile. Make your wife get pregnant just for using your toothbrush. Not salmonella. That's a chicken disease. Now, this is something that bears carry. I think it starts with an S, too. But it's not salmonella. I'm going to have to look it up, I can tell. Elk is good meat. Yes, it is, sir. I concur wholeheartedly. Trichinosis. That's the one. It starts with a T, but it has a lot of S's in it. Trichinosis. You don't want trichinosis. It's bad for you. It's a trick that knows things. Trichinosis. Say what? Spirosomthenor. Trichinosis. But I know what you're talking about. Amanda says, I wouldn't eat any of that. What's wrong with you people? Well, I'm a redneck, and I eat things that die. That's what's wrong with me. Kevin says, for you liberals out there, no, I was not Smokey the Bear. I was not Smokey the Bear, but I did play one on TV. Fab Daddy says, I don't do math. Really? Where did you get that? Margie says, I remember your dad killed a big old bear. Yeah, it's the talk of the town. Lots of people knew about that bear. He hung on the side of his barn for about 5 years, I think. But yeah, that big old bear. Caucasian Sasquatch has a story about that big old bear. Take it, Caucasian. Lisa Reen says, I'd try anything once. Lisa Reen says, I'll eat anything that won't eat me first, and in some cases, I'll consider that. Ha-ha! See what I did there? You so funny. You up there with your bad self telling jokes and making everybody laugh. You funny. Caucasian says, I'm eating. Well, fine. I'll tell the story then. My dad killed a big old bear. That's the end. Apparently, he went out hunting one night, and he felt like something was watching him, so he climbed up in a tree and waited, and he found out that he was being hunted by a big 9-foot black bear. And the bear chased him out of the woods, and he had to finally turn around and shoot the thing. And he was so proud of it that he hung it up on the side of his barn. And then one day the game warden came by, but my dad saw him and took the bear rug down real quick, or the hide, and hid it. So there was just an outline of where it was on the barn. And my dad was like, I don't know what you're talking about. I've never seen a bear. And he got away with it. Because you're not supposed to kill bears out of season. But this one was had a vendetta against my dad, so he had to kill it. And I still have the claws and the arrowhead put on a necklace from that bear. I still have them in a jewelry box. And they are muko old, just like me. They're at least as old as I am. 5 big old bear claws like my fingers. That's how big that bear was. His claws were the size of my fingers. And an arrowhead, which is priceless, but also useless because in my dad's wisdom, in wanting to make it last forever, he dipped it in polyurethane. So, no more value. If he'd had just left it as an arrowhead, I could have probably retired off of it. Or some such. At least bought a new car. How you like them apples? Oh, I see. Don't hate me because I'm beautiful. Now I got hair all in my face. Arrowheads are cheap. Not these. These are real arrowheads. Like from the Indians. These are the kind that, or this is the kind that museums pay big money for. Denisovan era arrowheads. Problem is it was dipped in polyurethane, so it's worthless. Now for desert peanuts, M&Ms. Desert peanut M&Ms. The share size. But I ain't sharing, says Kevin Cox. I don't blame you, buddy. Keep them M&Ms to yourself. You eat your peanuts. I can make one, says Fab Daddy. Yes, but you're not Denisovan. So yours would be cheap. But Denisovans would be very, very valuable. Fab Daddy says, I've got a large obsidian rock. Well, as long as you don't hit yourself in the head with it, you'll be fine. I promise it won't threaten you. You guys want to hear a song? Tell me what you want to hear. I'll play it. But I'd like to see yours, Fab Daddy. I'd like to see you make one. I like things like that. Arrowheads. Why don't you make one and send it to me? Lisa Reen says, yes. Your wish is my command. I'll play a song I wrote. How about that? Fab Daddy says, I also have petrified wood. And Caucasian says, you should make one and film it. Yeah, that'd be a good video, actually. To Oak Ridge boys. Look at me. Look real closely to me. Do I look like I would know any Oak Ridge boys? All the gold in California is in a bank in the middle of Beverly Hills. Somebody else's name. But if you read, no. What? Oh, I know one. Elvira, Elvira, my heart is on fire for Elvira. Giddy up, boom, bop, mile, mile. Giddy up, boom, bop, mile, mile. Hey, oh, silver, away. You guys are crazy. I would have to buy some deer hide. Kill a deer, man. You got a rock. Still pretty feckin' rare. Amanda says, yes. All right. Here's a song I wrote. Let me think of which one to play. Moonlit skies and fireworks. People laugh, people flirt all night long. But I just stare. So I went down to the local bar, where people come in their fancy cars to play their games. But I just stare. Thank you, Fab Daddy. Then I saw you sitting there, all alone in that empty chair right next to you. I fell in love, whoa, baby. You looked down and you took my hand and said, boy, I hope you understand, I'm not a girl that needs a man. Got my life and all my plans, and if you were there, you'd just be in my way. Girl, it ain't gotta be like this. I'd give you everything for just one kiss. I don't care what you say. Fell in love with you anyway. Oh, Elizabeth, you take my breath away. At that bar where we first met, you smiled at me and my palms got wet and you just looked away. But I just stared. You said, I've been in love and it never works. I always end up getting hurt and I ain't doing that no more. There ain't no way, oh no, 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 no. You stood up to say goodbye, grabbed your hand with a tear in my eye, you just walked away. You know what you did. You looked down and you took my hand and said, boy, I hope you understand, I'm not a girl that needs a man. Got my life and all my plans, and if you were there, you'd just be in my way. Girl, it ain't gotta be like this. I'd give you everything but just one kiss. I don't care what you say, I fell in love with you anyway. Oh, Elizabeth, take my breath away. There you go. There's a little Jake Johnson original just for you guys, Elizabeth. What do you think? That song is a song of mine that actually got a little radio play back before I had to retire because I was a daddy. And daddies don't come home at 4 o'clock in the morning and say, here's a little switch, daddy's going to throw up on you. Lovely, Jake. Thank you for the rose. A flower is just a rose by any other name. Here's another one. We've been talking a lot about this, me and a friend of mine, for the past couple of days. Seems apropos. Well, I made it here on time today. It's just another show on another stage. I don't know what I'll play. I don't know what I'll say to please this crowd. Seems to me that it dims my sight when the lights are shining too damn bright, burning in my head and making me forget why I love this job. And this power trip is bigger than it used to be. Staying out all night is getting old. It's hard to get inspired on a rainy day. Tough to keep that fire in my soul. And it's hard to keep on living. It's hard to keep from feeling old. Easy women and all-night bars, cheap hotels and rental cars, and my kids at home. They call me on my phone 'cause they miss their dad. I miss them too. A woman got kind of tired of the race and she said, hey Jake, I can't keep up this pace. Up and down the coast and all across the whole damn USA. I ain't making that up, that's what she said. I said, this power trip is bigger than it used to be. Staying out all night is getting old. It's hard to get inspired on a rainy day. Tough to keep that fire in my soul. And it's hard to keep on living. It's hard to keep from feeling old. Yeah, it's hard to keep on living. Hard to keep from feeling so damn old. There you go. That's another Jake Johnson original. I hope you liked it. It's true, too. Everything I write is 100% true. Funny how things work out, though. There was a day a while back. I forget what year it was, but I was newly married. to my second wife, and I got struck with the desire to write a song. It's actually the first real song I've ever written. I've written a few songs, but nothing that stuck that was an actual song. This was my first experience as a songwriter. And I drove out to Lake Parker, me and my second wife, and we walked out onto the patio that's beside the pier, and it's overlooking the water, you know. And there's a little concrete park bench there, like a picnic table kind of setup. And I sat there with my guitar and my new wife, and I thought, and I was trying to write a truck driving song because that's what was popular on the radio. That's about the time this song came out. Roll on highway, roll on, roll on daddy till you get back home. Roll on family, roll on crew, roll on daddy like I asked you to do. And roll on 18-wheeler, roll on, roll on. Remember that song? That's what I was trying to write, something like that. But that is not what popped out. And funny enough, 30 years later, it came true. The song that I wrote back then. Down to the names of the people in it. Same amount of syllables, same I at the end of the name. Total coincidence. But I predicted the future that day. And this is what I wrote. Now, this ain't the best song in the world, so remember, I was very young, and this was my first attempt. So, you know, keep that in mind. Well, hello. It's good to hear from you. Yeah, the kids are fine, and they really miss you. Little Bobby asked about you today. He said, Daddy, when's Mama coming home to stay? I don't know what to tell him anymore. It's been so hard since you walked out the door. When you said you didn't know what I need and what I don't. I don't need nothing, but I can tell you what I want. I want you to send our kids off in the morning. I want you to pour my coffee when they're gone. I want to make love to you, babe, in the evening. But most of all, I want you to come back home. Cindy's prom is coming up in a week now, and I don't know how to fit her for a dress. I guess some things a mom's just supposed to know how, and there's some things a man just don't know, I guess. And it's funny how life turn on you now. It'll change and you can't see why. Like when you said you didn't know what I need and what I don't. I don't need nothing, but I can tell you what I want. I want you to send our kids off in the morning. You to pour my coffee when they're gone. I wanna make love to you, girl, in the evening. But most of all, I want you to come back home. Most of all, I want you to come back home. That was my first real song. I hope you liked it. That's right from the heart. And by the way, the two characters in the song are Bobby and Cindy. 30 years later, I had two children, exactly, Kylie and Jesse. Total coincidence. Was not planned. I wrote that song 30 years before it happened. But it happened, so it holds true that all my songs are true. Do you like it? I remember this song. Did you like it? That's more important. What did I miss? Somebody's talking about cars. And my daddy was a truck driver. Hey, how about that? Fab Daddy says, nope, I have a Toyota Corolla. Really? Well, you just come out and say stuff, don't you? Where did that come from? Economics. See? Amanda says, LOL, Fat Daddy, my dad. Oh. I got the Camry, says Lisa Reen. Amanda's got a Kia. Not a Kia. Oh no. What is it? Lisa Reen says, we like more mile for our buck. Amen. That's why you should all drive Datsuns. I got a song about that one too I wrote. I'll play it for you in a minute. Also a true story. Challenge, says Fab Daddy. Amanda says, I get 28 miles to the gallon. Fab Daddy says, I owned a Kia for a year. Amanda says, I remember this song. Lisa Reen says, 300 miles on a tank. That's nice. 12-gallon tank, says Fab Daddy. Amanda says, it's a 2017 and got it new. Nice. Lisa Reen says, prophetic song. Yes, it was. Took me by surprise when I realized it. Amanda says, yes, and I assume you mean to the answer to the question, do you like the song? Lisa Reen says, yes, I liked it. Very nice. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. Well, if I had money, tell you what I'd do. Go downtown, buy a Datsun or two. I'm crazy about a Datsun. Yeah, I'm crazy about a Datsun. Gonna buy me a Datsun and drag it up and down the road. Well, the girl I love stole her from her friend. She got lucky, stole him back again. She heard he had a Datsun. Yeah, she's crazy about a Datsun. Gonna buy her a Datsun and drag it up and down the road. Well, the girl I love stole her from her friend. She heard I had a Datsun B210. I'm crazy about a Datsun. Yeah, I'm crazy about a Datsun. Gonna buy me a Datsun and drag it up and down the road. How about that? Take that, Alan Jackson. Kiss my ass where it looks like a fig. Yes, I liked it. Very nice. My second time hearing. Good both times, says Lisa Reen. You heard that one before? I didn't realize I played that one before. Not that one, the one before it. Well, Lisa Reen, what would you like to hear? Enough about me. Let's talk about you. I even put my hair down for you guys. How about that? That's rare. Amy, what you wanna do? I have to learn for you the words of this song, but I can't make them up right now. Good gracious. Fab Daddy says, the name came from the company CEO that hid 10 minutes to come up with the name. And he said, that soon. That soon. You're going to have to try harder than that. That didn't fly by me. I caught it. The CEO of the Toyota company. Took him 10 minutes to name the new car. Datsun. I love a Datsun, by the way. That is the ugliest car that has ever been created, but you cannot kill it. I bought a Datsun one time. Datsun B210. Was sitting on blocks in somebody's backyard, had a trash bag over the window. The side was caved in, and it had been sitting there for the 5 years that I lived in that town. I never saw it moved. So I went and I talked to the guy. It turns out it belonged to a group of teenagers, and they used to use it to go jumping across ditches and riding through the woods and stuff. It was never a roadworthy car. So I said, I'll give you $80 for it. And he said, fine, take it out of my yard. I gave him $80 for a Datsun B210. I went to the junkyard and I bought 4 tires and a battery. And I stopped at the Ace Hardware on the way back, or whatever it was, Advanced Auto, whatever it was, and bought 4 quarts of oil. I put those tires on the car, I poured 4 quarts of oil in the motor, and I put a battery in it, and then I cranked it up, and I drove that sucker just like that for the next 5 years. You couldn't kill it. I did eventually beat the side back out straight and got where the door would shut. The door was held on by a bungee cord, and you had to push it off. But I put a boat ignition in it so you could crank it. And I went flea marketing in that car, and I would load that thing down like a pickup truck, so much so that the front tires would be bouncing as we went down the highway because it couldn't touch the ground. Loaded down. Could not kill that car. Love a Datsun. Lisa Reen says, putting on your sexy daddy singing and strumming too. Who doesn't like any of that? Go, Jake. Oh, thank you, sweetie. I appreciate you so much. I didn't realize I was doing a sexy daddy thing, but I'll take it. Those solid bodies are great. Yes, they are. All right, let's get down to business. Somebody please pick a song, or I'll pick one. Hey, won't you guys do me a favor real quick? I didn't realize how late it was getting. While we're sitting here talking about what song I'm going to play for the last song of the night, will you please, pretty please, with sugar on top, you know, BJ. And you can do that by going right over there and pressing the bell icon and the subscribe button. Why is that in front of me? Hang on. There we go. Hit that subscribe button and press the bell icon so you get notifications of when I'm going to be online. Smash that like button right down below. It's free, it's effortless, it takes no trouble at all, and it really does help the channel with the algorithms, helps us get recommended to other people. Won't you do that, please? Share this video with somebody you love. Better yet, share it with somebody you don't love. Bring them into the family. Make them part of the fold. Be part of their solutions, not part of their problems. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you're thinking about. Question me, curse me, bless me, challenge me, confront me, conform with me, drink my Kool-Aid. Make your own Kool-Aid as long as you're thinking critical. That's what I want. Critical thought coming from that brain of yours. And hey, if you dig what I'm doing and you can see the value in what I'm trying to build and you'd like to help out, or if you'd like to just pat me on the back and say, hey, nice job, Jake, here's a tip for your hard work, you can do that by going to paypal.me/JakeJohnsonBand, or if you're a CashApp user, go to $JakeJohnsonBand. Every little bit helps. It's a win-win. It's a blessing to me, but it's a blessing to you too, because God notices these things and we do live in a reciprocal universe. And now, I will take all of your requests, answer all your questions, and be worthy of every second of your time as I round out this video for the evening. And I will stay just a couple minutes later because you guys are awesome and I appreciate you very much. And I was running a minute late tonight because I was preoccupied. I don't usually get late, but sometimes things happen. So, let's see, what's a good song to end the night on? Let's go 80s. We both fly silently still in the dead of the night. Though we both fly close together. We feel miles apart inside. Was it something I said or something I did? Did my words not turn out right? Oh, I tried not to hurt you. Oh, I tried. But I guess that's why they say every rose has its thorn, yeah. Just like every night has its dawn. Just like every cowboy sings a sad, sad song. Every rose has its thorn. I listen to a favorite song playing on the radio. The DJ says love's a game of easy come and easy go. But I wonder, does he know? Or has he ever felt like this? And I know that she'd be here right now if I could let you know somehow. I guess every rose has its thorn, yeah. Just like every night has its dawn. Just like every cowboy sings a sad, sad song. Every rose has its thorn. Though it's been a while now, I can still feel so much pain. Like a knife that cuts through the wound, but the scar remains. I could have saved the love that night if I'd known what to say. Instead of making love, we both went our separate ways. And now I heard you found somebody new, that I never meant that much to you. And hearing that tears me up inside, and seeing you cuts like a knife. I guess every rose has its thorn, yeah. Just like every night has its dawn. Just like every cowboy sings a sad, sad song. Every rose has its thorn. Thank you guys so much for being here tonight. I appreciate each and every one of you. I love you from the bottom of my heart. I do. I love you true. And I can't wait to see you on Friday at 8:30 at rumble.com/UntetheredLive, where we will get into some real freaky business, because we can say things there that we cannot say here, and that is a good thing. Bravo, Jake. Well played. I dug it. Thank you, Fab Daddy. I appreciate you. I am too, says Amanda. Excellent. I am swaying. Singing. Oh, I am swaying and singing along. Anybody else? That's what I shouldn't read the chat backwards. Play Motown. Well, it's too late. Sorry. I'll catch you next time. I love this song, says Amanda. All four of my kids were born in the 80s. What a decade. Well, they produced me. So, yeah. Actually, the 70s did, but I grew up in the 80s. And I agree with you. I concur, Lisa Ring. Excellent. Thank you, guys. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'll see you Friday at 8:30 on rumble.com. Take care of yourselves and each other. Don't do bad stuff. Go out and get people pregnant. That's what you need to do. Have a great night. I love you, True. I enjoyed it. Don't forget to, tip your bartenders and your waitstaffs and all that good jazz. And for the love of God, somebody, that's me. I got my own theme song. Pray the Lord my soul to keep. You better believe it. Before I wake, VJ. Kibbles and bits, put little bits in my boat. Right through it all, VJ. Say it loud, say it proud. If I die before I wake. What? That's right. All right. Enough of that nonsense. Good night, everybody. Thanks for watching.